the winners and losers in the new spending bill. I just wanted to quickly point a few of these things out. This is the new budget for the United States. The president will sign this. Now, he did say, I've got a pen and I've got a phone, in his comments about how, about the Congress not renewing unemployment benefits, but I'm not sure what the heck he meant. Maybe somebody can call and tell me. But this is a $1.1 trillion spending bill. This is the one that Patty Murray and Paul Ryan worked out. It bars federal funding to perform most abortions, nothing new. No new funding for the health care law. There's a $1 billion cut in the Prevention and Public Health Fund. It takes $10 million out of the Independent Payment Advisory Board. This is a board that is supposed to help Obamacare save money, but it's the board that Sarah Palin called the death panels. So it got defunded. The Department of Homeland Security is going to take a $336 million cut. Most of this is TSA, but in a victory for Republicans, this is from Ed O'Keefe at the Washington Post, in a victory for Republicans who have sought for years to boost the use of private security contractors, who, I might add, this is me speaking, not Ed, make large donations to Republican legislators. The agreement increases funding for private security screeners and caps TSA's overall screening personnel at 46,000. So lots of money for the private security. The measure includes $85.2 billion for Afghanistan for military operations. That's a cut of $2 billion. $10 billion for Customs and Border Protection. There were a couple of things here that, because of Benghazi, they cut $244 million out of embassy security. The because of Benghazi part was a joke, right? Seriously. I mean, you would think because of Benghazi they would increase the budget for security of embassies, but no, they cut it by $224 million. And they banned the State Department from closing the chancery at the Vatican and merging it with the one at the U.S. Embassy in Rome, which they were doing for security reasons, by the way. And this is a project that had been pushed by George W. Bush. But Fox News got on it and said that, Obama wants to close the embassy at the Vatican, and, which is not true. And it just went nuts. EPA, Democrats successfully blocked attempts by Republicans to prevent the agency from regulating greenhouse gas emissions. That's good. Flood insurance, Gitmo, guns and ammo. Oh, guns and ammo. Because they're so freaked out about, why is the government buying 1 billion bullets? The legislation provides more money for national, it requires the DHS to provide detailed reports on its purchase and use of ammunition. And bans programs like Fast and Furious. It prohibits any funding to require that contracts bidding for federal contracts disclose campaign contributions. In other words, if you're bidding for a federal contract, by law, you can't be forced to disclose your campaign contributions. In other words, you can hide. They can hide this stuff, right? This is just bizarre. It goes on, No further stuff for nuclear waste. No money for portraits. Legislation bars the postal officials from ending Saturday mail delivery. That's a good thing. Um, 1% pay raise for civilian federal workers and U.S. military personnel. And places overtime limits on Amtrak employees. And no federal funding for high-speed rail projects in California, the Northeast Corridor, and elsewhere. So, for what it's worth.